What's up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today is going to be a nice short and quick one. This is more like a part 2 from the video I posted last time relating to the features, all the good features on the Mark 6 GTI. Today we're going to be talking about all the bad features, in my opinion, on the Mark 6 GTI. Things that, in my opinion, could be either changed easily or something that was just a bad idea altogether. Before we begin, guys, I just want to say thank you for your support. I appreciate it. The channel is growing significantly. I appreciate it 110%. For the new guys and new viewers out there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you like videos like these. And let's get down to it. So the first bad feature, in my opinion, is the water pump. And this reflects not just on the Mark 6 GTI, but almost all Volkswagen and Audis. 90% of that water pump is made of plastic. For this particular water pump, you have the water pump and the thermostat built in one. I hate the fact that it's made of plastic where all that heat, hot and cold changes. Eventually, the water pump will give out. I hate the fact that I had to replace it that often, in my opinion, comparing to other cars where it tend to last a little longer. For example, I replaced the water pump and the thermostat for the Audi S4, and no problems after that. Water pump's perfect, no issues and all that stuff. And the water pump itself is made of aluminum, so it shows that there's a difference where they should have had aluminum water pump. Luckily, there are some aftermarkets where they actually have a redesign for this platform where it's completely aluminum. So that's, once you replace it, it's good for pretty much as long as it can be. But in my opinion, plastics with heat, long term, always bad. Things get brittle, things tend to fail, things get weak, and you gotta constantly replace it. So Volkswagen, stop making shit out of plastic. I hate that, especially water pumps. So the next bad feature, in my opinion, is direct injection. So the direct injection, best case scenario, gives you great fuel economy and gives you great power, right? Gives you good power delivery and everything. Problem with that is that after some time, due to the design where instead of having having it as a port injection, which is behind the valves, is going to be closer to the combustion chamber. Because of that, there's nothing to keep the valves clean. So over time, you have carbon buildup. With carbon buildup, your symptoms is usually bad fuel economy and poor engine performance. There are multiple ways to clean this without removing the intake manifold. Unfortunately, the most efficient way is to remove the intake manifold and clean it either through chemical or sandblast. Doing it by yourself tends to be tedious, or if you take it to a professional, tend to cost a lot of money. So in my opinion, there's not really any point of having a direct injecting, because it causes as much problem, if not more, than just having a port injection. In my opinion, I just think it's a poor design, because now we just create a new problem that people have to go either spend a lot of money on getting it cleaned up or spend a lot of time on their weekend just to get it done themselves. So the next feature that I dislike from Volkswagen is the seats. So for the recline, it tends to be this knob, and maybe I'm asking for too much, which is weird, but this is unnecessary. In my opinion, I wish you just have something like a lever where you just release and then you kind of like move back and forth. It was a lot easier instead of just twisting, because if you're inside the car and you're trying to get your hand back there and you're trying to twist back and forth, it's annoying. So I thought it was a bad design. So anyone who doesn't have power seats, that have the regular control, whatever, manual control seats, you have to deal with this. And to me, in my opinion, sucks. I don't know why Volkswagen did this. I felt like it was almost like an afterthought. You know, it's weird. Just have a lever like this one and pull it so we can just move back and forth. So I don't like the fact that they have this little turn thing here, turn knob. It's just dumb. So the next bad feature, in my opinion, is the center console right here. So I notice this tends to be a thing for Volkswagen, like their older Audis as well, that there's nothing really you could do to store anything in here. It is super small. In my opinion, I think you need to have a more spacious center console. The only cool thing about this is that it's extendable. Have your arm rested in, cool. So I thought that was kind of cool, but other than that, you can't really store jack in here. I just have some miscellaneous stuff, And then clearly, the most I could get is put my phone in here. But my phone is relatively small in comparison to most phones nowadays. Most phones are freaking huge. So I'd be lucky enough to put a phone in here, but you know, that's pretty much it. I can't really put anything else in it. So I thought it's kind of sucked that there's not much storage in this car, especially in the center console. So the last feature, in my opinion, I thought was a bad idea from Volkswagen are the subframe bolts. These particular subframe bolts I'm talking about is the largest ones in the back. Those that connect through the subframe to the chassis. Now, those bolts look really bad. In my opinion, I didn't like the design of it. It's not as strong as I like it to be. And over time, especially if a high mileage car, especially if it's modded like you lowered it and stuff like that, or you take it to the track or whatever, you're going to start hearing some weird knocking and shifting some under the car. My opinion, go ahead and upgrade those subframe bolts. I actually leave a link down below if you're interested. Those are actually more supportive and it will keep it secure for a long period of time. But yeah, those subframe bolts, in my opinion, bad idea from Volkswagen. So that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this was very informative and helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. Peace.